Hey everyone, welcome to Camp Keyframe. In this video I'm going to tell you how to wiggle your objects. So this little guy, for example, will wiggle around like this. And I'm going to tell you how to do that. So in the first part I'm just going to tell you how to animate separate ones, and then I will show you a tool how to create a way to kind of make them wiggle all at the same time, all in this, with the same value. How to control all of them at once. So how to just wiggle your objects is to you can wiggle your position, your scale, or your rotation, whatever you want. In my case now it's the position. So open P on your keyboard, and while pressing Option and clicking on the little stopwatch, it will open your expressions box. And in here you're going to type wiggle, open parentheses, add a value, comma, another value, and close parentheses. And your first value is now it's 1, so it can move one time per second. So that's the how many times your object will wiggle per second. And the second value is how far it can wiggle, how big the wiggle is. So right now the value is 1 per second, and then 10 value. It's just a value. So it'll go nice and smooth. It'll just wiggle a little bit. If I make this like 40, it'll go a bit further, has a bigger wiggle. And if I want to make it faster, I'll make this like 5. And now it will wiggle a lot faster, which is a little jerky, a bit berserk. So let's just keep it at 1 and 10. That was okay for me. Right, so now I have this wiggle. So now I can just go into every object and do the exact same thing. So there you go. So now this object is also wiggling nice and smooth. Yeah, that's it. That's how you add a simple wiggle expression. But now I want to control all of these elements at once. You know, I just want to have one slider that controls both of these values at once. So if I animated everything and I want to change the speed or something, I have to go individually into them. Now I just want to do it at once. So let's just go to this wiggle position here. And first I'm going to create a null. Layer new null. Or yeah. I'm going to call this wiggle control. Then I will add some sliders. Just go to your effects and presets and type in slider control, 1 and another one. Put them in your null. And the first one we're going to call time, and the second one will be called position. So I'll go to the expression for this position keyframe, for this position parenthesis. Yeah, what am I saying? For the position, go to the expression box. Yeah, that's what. And just select your first value. So that's how many times a second it can move. And while selecting this, go to your pick whip, and so you'll select. First, click on your null. So the null is just maybe you can toggle the viewer lock so it'll stay there. Select this value, go to the pick whip, and slide it to your time slider. So what this does is that the first value there is determined by this slider. And I'll go into the second one and I'll select that, go to the pick whip again and go to position. So if I change this to 1 and this to 10, now I can use my null, I can use these sliders to control the wiggle for this object. So if I ramp it up, it'll get bigger, and I can even keyframe this. So if I want to say here it needs to be this, and here you can go to 10 again, then it'll have an animated wiggle. So now I can just go in here, copy this, go to this one, paste it in here, And that's the thing you need to do is I need to open them all up, press P for position, option click on the stopwatch for everyone, press Command V to paste it in, and just do this for all of them. So every layer is now connected to the null object. So let me do this real quick. Okay, there we go. So I've copied and pasted the effect to every layer, to the position. So now everything is moving. Oh, I did not need to do it on this one. On the text. They need to be still. Yeah. So now every little object is wiggling around, and I can say just if I change it to 10, every object will have a smaller movement. Oh, my memory is full. All right. Yeah. So that's it. That's how you can create just one null object to create a wiggle for all of these different layers, and I can just change them all at once with this wiggle control. That's it. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye bye.